Early 2017, American President Donald Trump bombarded a military base in Syria. Apparently, the US of A wants to show the rest of the world that they are in charge of the planet again, and nobody stopped them. So either we all agree or we all believe there is nothing we can do to stop them. If the latter is true and the USA can do whatever they want in the rest of the world, chances are the USA will do whatever they think is needed to protect their interests, including bombarding or invading other countries. The question is, what countries are next on the hit list of President Trump? I'll give you my top 10, with some usual suspects and some rather unexpected contestants. Number 10. North Korea. Of course, the whole world by now thinks that America will launch some sort of attack to hit the North Korean regime. And the Trump administration has said repeatedly that their patience with North Korea has come to an end. And if China doesn't fix the problem, America will do it. Most of us are not sure what that means precisely, but it feels like America is considering the possibility of some sort of military intervention in North Korea. Now, even a massive and rapid bombing of their military and nuclear facilities would very likely not bring the North Korean regime down. Many military experts believe that an extensive deployment of ground troops would be necessary to reach that goal. So, whatever the US plans are for North Korea, if they want to bring about a regime change, they need to have a very good and long-term plan that involves a massive use of people and equipment. It's going to be one of those trillion-dollar wars. Number 9. Libya. They have done it before, and America might do it again. Libya has massive oil reserves, and America doesn't want that oil to end up in the wrong hands. Number 8. Pakistan. The USA has bombed remote parts of Pakistan numerous times, and special forces of America have put boots on the ground in special operations more than once. But most of the time that was with permission of the Pakistani authorities. And during one of those raids, America managed to capture and kill their number one target, Osama bin Laden. But some remote areas in the north of Pakistan remain safe havens for enemies of the USA. And this kind of annoys the Trump administration. The day might come that America starts attacking Pakistani targets on a large scale without permission of the Pakistani authorities. Number 7. Yemen. Just like Libya, this country is a total chaos, and parts of the country are the home base of some of the worst of America's enemies. So a large-scale American attack on Yemen wouldn't be so much of a surprise. Number 6. Sudan. Torn apart by religious conflicts, Sudan harbors thousands or perhaps millions of what could be seen as Islamic extremists who pick up arms in their battle with government troops. And one day America might decide to take Sudani matters into their own hands and unfold a large-scale operation in this troubled African nation. Number 5. Belarus. Excuse me? Belarus, one of the most loyal allies of Russia, ran like a dictatorship, going steady now for many decades. Belarus occupies a huge chunk of Eastern Europe, and at its borders it's facing strategic allies of the USA, such as Poland and the Baltic states. is that one part of Eastern Europe that America would love to get control over, just to make sure that Russia will not use Belarus as a portal to an invasion of Poland and the Baltic states. Number 4. Iran. Under the Reagan and Bush administrations, Iran was seen as the most powerful member of the Axis of Evil. And that was a bunch of countries that was on the American hit list already back then. And no doubt, Iran is one of the powerhouses of the Middle East. Perhaps it's even the most powerful country of the region. It has an abundance of oil, a very strong military that has access to nuclear options. It has a huge population, extremely strong leadership, a rapidly growing economy, and it's likely the Middle Eastern country with the most political and social stability. And all of that is in the hands of what many Americans would consider Islamic fundamentalists. America don't like that. Number 3. Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is a huge country with gigantic supplies of natural resources such as oil, natural gas, and uranium. Kazakhstan has the second largest uranium reserve in the world. They have an abundance of the stuff that is used to make nuclear weapons and to generate nuclear power. Kazakhstan is run sort of like a dictatorship and has a mostly Islamic population. They have strong leadership that tends to, make their own decisions in the interest of their own country. They don't care so much about the USA, and they don't really need the USA. Instead, they are far more interested in doing business and making strategic alliances with their powerful neighbors, Russia and China. America would love to get some piece of that action, and it would be a dream for them to get control over such a strategic and valuable region as Kazakhstan. Number 2. The Ukraine. The Ukraine is involved in an ongoing conflict with Russia. In the eastern part of the Ukraine, Russian-supported rebel factions declared an independent Donetsk People's Republic. Basically, it's part of Russia, but then within the Ukraine, as is the fact with the Crimea region. It's officially part of the Ukraine, but in 2014, Russia invaded the Crimea, and they are not likely to pull their troops out of it. Russia considers the Crimea part of Russia now. Now, America has allowed this to happen under the Obama administration, but the question is if the Trump administration would allow a further extension of Russian influence in the region. Number 1. Venezuela. What? Venezuela. Yeah, Venezuela. It's a military communist dictatorship in the backyard of the USA. America doesn't like that. It's a bit like Cuba, but the difference is that Venezuela hosts the largest oil reserve in the world. Excuse me? Wouldn't that be Saudi Arabia, the most loyal Middle East ally of the USA? Nope. Venezuela has the largest oil reserve in the world. And when the time comes, America wants to put its hands on that oil. The fact that the country is run by a communist regime will give America the perfect excuse to invade Venezuela. Hey, perhaps they have some weapons of mass destruction. You never know. Better be safe than sorry. This was my top 10 of possible next countries on America's hit list. Do you agree with the list? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like my video and to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.